Most iconic and surprisingly valuable coins in the world, the 1982 Washington quarter dollar from the United States of America. Though it may appear to be just another coin worth 25 cents, this quarter holds a story, a rich history, and a potential value that could shock you. If you've ever ignored an old coin in your collection or wallet, it's time to look again. That seemingly ordinary 1982 quarter could be worth a small fortune. A glimpse into the coin's history. The Washington quarter was introduced in 1932 to celebrate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The design has become a classic, with Washington's profile on the obverse, front, and an eagle on the reverse, back, until it changed in later years. In 1982, something unusual happened. Due to a recession, the U.S. Mint decided not to produce mint sets, those carefully packaged sets of uncirculated coins made for collectors. This meant that the 1982 quarters that were minted for circulation were the only ones available to the public that year. No specially packaged versions. No brilliant uncirculated sets. Just what people got in change. What makes the 1982 quarter special? Most people think a quarter is just worth 25 cents. But that's not always true. Here's why the 1982 Washington quarter stands out. No mint sets. This created scarcity in uncirculated condition. Heavier wear in circulation. Since most coins entered regular use, very few high-grade examples survived. Mint mark variants. There are Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D, minted quarters from 1982. Both are collectible, but some variations are more valuable. Error coins. Some 1982 quarters feature errors like misstrikes, off-center designs, or double dies. These can skyrocket in value. How much is it worth? Let's talk numbers. In circulation, if you have a 1982 quarter that's been used but still in decent condition, it may be worth up to $500 depending on the condition, mint mark, and collector demand. Uncirculated, mint state. If you happen to own a mint state 1982 quarter, especially graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, it could fetch between $1,000 and $2,500 at auction or through collectors. That's a huge return on just 25 cents. Error coins. Here's where it gets really exciting. A rare error 1982 quarter, such as one with a misprint, double die, or wrong planchet, can sell for over $10,000. Yes, you heard that right. A coin people often ignore can be worth more than a car or even some college tuition payments. What to look for? To determine if your 1982 quarter is valuable, examine it carefully. Mint mark. Look below Washington's ponytail. If there's a D, it was minted in Denver. No mint mark means Philadelphia. Condition. Coins with less wear, more shine, and sharp details are worth more. Errors. Check for any doubling of letters, off-center strikes, or other abnormalities. These increase rarity and value. Weight. A normal quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If it weighs more or less, it might be a wrong planchet error. Tips for selling. If you believe you have a valuable 1982 quarter, don't clean it. Cleaning can reduce value. Get it graded by a reputable grading service. List it on coin auction platforms like eBay or specialized coin marketplaces. Visit a coin show or dealer for evaluation. The 1983 quarter dollar coin, a treasure full of memories and hidden value. Let's talk today about a coin that is far more than just a piece of metal. It's small, easy to overlook, but it carries a story, and maybe even a surprise fortune. I'm talking about the 1983 Washington quarter dollar. This coin is rare, and people have been searching for it far and wide. Many collectors are still looking for it and haven't been able to find it. So if you already have one, you are very lucky. Because anything that becomes old and scarce becomes harder to find. And when something is hard to find, it becomes valuable. But the value of the 1983 quarter isn't just about money. For some of us, like me, this coin holds deep personal memories. This quarter reminds me of my grandfather and grandmother, of stories they told, of times gone by, of coins kept safely in wooden drawers, of days when even a single quarter meant something. That's what gives this coin meaning. That's what makes it more than just currency. It's a piece of family history. How much is it worth? Now let's talk numbers. At first glance, the 1983 quarter looks like just another 25-cent coin. But if you check online or ask a coin expert, you'll find that this quarter, even in regular used condition, can be worth around $140. That alone is a surprise. A coin that was once used for a candy bar or a bus ride can now be sold for over $100. But wait, it gets even better. If you have this coin in uncirculated condition, meaning it's still shiny, sharp, and was never used in daily transactions, then its value can go much higher. In auction markets or collector sales, a clean, untouched 1983 quarter has been known to sell for hundreds and sometimes even thousands of dollars, depending on its grade and appearance. Rare errors that make it even more valuable. But here's the real twist. If your 1983 quarter has an error, a misprint, or what collectors call a double die error, then the story changes completely. These types of coins are extremely rare. And when something is rare, collectors are ready to pay big money. Some of these error coins have sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and in a few lucky cases, much more. A clear double die, where letters or numbers appear doubled, or a coin struck on the wrong type of metal, can push the price way up. We're talking about the kind of money that could change your life. A single mistake at the mint could turn your pocket change into a collector's dream. Yes, you heard that right. If you hold one of these rare error coins, you could become a millionaire. That might sound unbelievable, but it has happened before. People have found rare coins in old boxes, in inherited coin jars, or even in everyday change, and walked away with life-changing amounts of money. What should you do? If you think you might have a 1983 quarter, don't ignore it. Don't toss it aside or give it away. Don't clean it. Cleaning can lower its value by damaging the surface. Check for details. Look closely at the lettering, the year, and the edges. Weigh the coin. A regular quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If yours is lighter or heavier, it could be struck on the wrong planchet, a valuable error. Get it graded. Services like PCGS or NGC can examine your coin and officially grade it. A high grade increases its value instantly. Research or ask an expert. Visit a local coin dealer or join an online coin collecting group to get opinions. Final thoughts. The 1983 quarter dollar is not just a coin. It's a symbol of the past. It carries memories, history, and hidden wealth. People have searched for it and couldn't find it. That makes it rare. And if you already own one, you might be holding something far more valuable than you ever expected. Whether it's worth $140, $1,000, or possibly life-changing money, depends on how well it's preserved and whether it has any unique features or errors. But one thing is certain, this is not a coin to ignore. Check your coin jars, your wallets, and those old drawers at your parents' or grandparents' homes. That little 1983 quarter might be sitting there quietly, waiting to tell its story, and maybe change yours. So stay curious, stay alert, and never underestimate the power of something small. That little piece of silver in your hand might just be your lucky ticket.